Welcome to everybody who's here to see the race in Monza today. We'll be getting started with qualifying in just a few minutes. Welcome everybody as we get underway with qualifying. We've just had our first cars leave the pits and they're now out on track. During the practice session earlier, the best lap times we were seeing were around a 1:20.5. I believe the fastest time was set by Eric Duras.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, this is Cricket Sushi, for those who aren't aware of my voice. Yeah, on the practice session leading up to our qualifying that we're looking at right now, while Eric did have the fastest time, during the pre-Wednesday session, it looks like he's actually gone down to he's actually was finished 7th, but I feel like he's got more in the bag for sure for our session. And I just got a message. I think we're getting Chipsy as well in the commentating booth, so he'll be joining us in just a moment.
Yep. Eric currently is running the C3s, which I believe is the medium of the compounds today. We have the C4, C3, and C2.
Yep. And, that makes a lot of sense here, in my opinion. You can run the soft, you get the extra time, but, you got to think about race strategy. And I understand position is important. Track position it means a lot, especially in certain F1 tracks. But to me, in Monza, so much DRS, so much straightaway toe that you can get on straights. I think it's kind of a smart decision around the medium tire here.
Around Parabolico. He's on his first flying lap. See what he puts in. Seems he's aborted the lap.
That's interesting. Surprising.
Gentlemen, this is Chipsy, and I have joined you for commentary tonight.
Welcome.
Who are we on board with?
Currently, I believe we are on board with Fest.
I'm sorry, who?
No, we are on board with Fox right now.
Fox, gotcha. All right. Fox is on the lap going through Ascari, it looks like, right? Yeah, right.
Yep.
With his awesome looking livery, Castrol and Cadillac. And it looks like he's on the C4 tire based on the pink sidewall, but Chipsy Cohen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the pink is the softer compound of the bunch.
Yes. Yes. The pink is the C4.
I was like he just started a lap, correct?
You may have.
Yeah, so he's green right now, so it's like he just started a lap. Very nice, your turn 1 and turn 2. The brake's really nice, takes that real well. You want to take that first curve, but you want to kind of miss that second curve, that sausage curve there.
Yeah.
Very nice through there.
Looks like we have our first times in. Currently, Curtis is fastest with a 1:20.6.
Curious if he holds through Ascari, if Fox does.
Yeah, he's coming up to traffic right here too. Hopefully everybody gets out of the way. No, looks like they do.
Wow, great discipline by the other drivers here.
Max goes P2 with a 120.9.
Yeah, 121.9. There's definitely some time there to find. But not a bad lap.
Yeah, not at all. I think I have a feeling our pulse there is going to be a low, maybe we'll get a 119, high 119, but I think low 120s is where our pulse is going to be at tonight.
Interesting. Rosefest setting a 121.6, also a very good lap. Interested to see if Reich is on a lap. He's coming up to some traffic right now.
Yeah, it shows on my ACTV Righteous is on out lap.
Yep, he had let some cars by earlier. So
Yeah,
I figured he must have been on an outlet.
Trying to get acclimated to the new way of seeing things here. I don't know who's on a lap, who's not on a lap.
Yeah, no worries. Well, the interstate here, as Righteous does come up to start his lap here, he's going to have DRS. There's a car up there. I'm not sure in AC how powerful the tow is, but I wonder if he's going to catch a little bit here on turn 1.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Great braking, no lockup at all coming out of turn 1, turn 2.
Yeah, very nice. He's also on the softer tire. The car in front of him is on looks like a hard tire or a medium tire. So although he may not catch him in the straights, definitely catch him in the braking zones and the traction zones, as you can see right here.
Oh no, just trying to see if, so it looks like that's Rum in front of him, and I'm trying to see if Rum is on the hot lap, and I think he is actually.
Yeah. So Righteous will probably have to abort this lap.
Yeah, he also took the first part of Scary a little off. He's not gonna be hero happy with this lap, but good thing is qualifying. It's quick to get in and get back out.
Yeah, 100%. Thompson setting on 123.5, good enough for 9th place. I'm very interested in seeing Tact XO.
Yeah, I agree. Tact, for those who aren't aware, he's a Tier 1 driver here in ARC. Excellent in the F1, traditional F1 games. But getting up to speed quite quickly in ACF1.
Really nice through a little wide through Ascari there, but very nice on the second half of that. Enough for 5th place, 122.1. Very nice by Tact.
Yeah,
good.
I was gonna say that's a really solid lap from him. I think,
yeah.
But I think he's definitely got more in the bag for sure.
I do too. One thing coming over from Cody's F1 over here to ACF1, not so much maybe the pace, but the racing is different, right? You feel different in the car. So I'm really interested to see where he starts and how he navigates through this path.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things, and Chipsy, I know you've probably done several laps in the ACF1 car. For those who haven't, the difference in the tire, to me, is the biggest change from going from Cody's to Assetto Corsa F1 with the RSS Formula Hybrid here. It's just the tires feel so much different. It's hard to describe. Chips, maybe you can a little bit better because I know you're a higher tier driver, but you can lean on them more. I guess it's just a way to say it subjectively.
Yeah, I think you're right. And they feel as realistic as it can be in a video game, and I don't know. I feel like you know when you're on the edge, right? Whereas other games you kind of don't. So it's just a good feeling overall. When I first sat in ACF1 and turned some laps, it felt great, and I was hooked immediately.
Yeah, absolutely, and also too, something different for those who are interested in ACF1 is, of course, you can do it in VR, which is, as a VR racer, it is quite awesome to do these cars in VR. I highly recommend it if you have a headset and are interested.
Oh yeah, that's a good call out there. Because a lot of sim drivers are interested in VR, but you can't do that with the Cody's F1. Not that we're trying to say anything bad about Cody's F1, but it's just a different experience overall.
Absolutely, that's how I got into this with ARC, and all of sim racing was thanks to Cody's. So always a special place in my heart.
Aaron Fox going 121.1.
Yeah, that's an awesome lap, and I'm still waiting for the smoking lap from Eric Duras.
Yeah, it seems like he's just toying with his prey, right?
Yeah, he hasn't reached his final form yet.
Looks like he is on a lap now. He is pushing. Maybe not. I don't know. He's kind of ripping it through a scar right now.
Yeah, on ACTV it's showing me he is on an outlap, but Eric's outlap is probably me pushing it with everything I have. So
how do you see that?
So I have the tower pulled up. I just click on the name on the tower and I can jump around. And I have a qual tower mode on sectors.
It's up to P2 with a 120.78.
Yeah, there you go. That's more the time I was expecting from Eric.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I see that now. I can see outlaps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Curtis still stands in P1. He was able to set that time with the C3 tire, which is the medium tire for today.
Oh, good call there. Yeah, he's on the medium tire. Very interesting. Elegance up to P3. I think we're going to have a little shootout here between Elegance and Fox and Duras and Curtis.
Yeah, and a surprising driver I haven't seen up at the sharp end. He's been very competitive the last several races. Is Rum. Rum has, especially towards the end of the last season, he's really, I feel like, got his practice dialed in. He's been top 3. I think he even got P2 last race, if I recall correctly. His pace, not last race, the race before last, his pace has really improved since last season. And yeah, hopefully we'll see him a little higher up on the grid from 20th.
Yeah, he had the harder compound tire on, so he may have just been putting in some laps just to get acclimated and looking to set his lap here on the yellow stripe tire.
Good. Yeah, good point. Good point.
A lot of people on outlaps right now.
Yep. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, by the way, so we're getting close.
Duras getting a little loose there. Yeah, come back into the pits and see if he can get out again. Let's see who we got here. We go down the order. Shows Fox is on an outlap, so he's either starting one or finishing one, I guess, right? So
I think Rum is on an actual lap right now.
Yep, I have Spencer as well. I believe he's on a hot lap right now.
I'll hang out with Rum since he's looking to set a time in the top 10, I'm sure. A little wide through there.
Yeah. See, hopefully he does a little bit better in the Lesmos up here.
Looks like he's keeping it relatively safe through there. Maybe he's just trying to start in the back. You know, Monza's known for the chaos in turn one and when it comes to online racing, so maybe he's in a big brain at all.
He is on the red tire, which is the C3, so...
Who are we on board with? I'm on board with Rum.
Yep, we are on board with Rum right now.
Oh, so it's him on the yellow stripe tire for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? Let's see, what? By the way, here he comes up to the line. He puts in a 125. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Looks like he's really...
There's a minute left, too. Yeah, there's a minute left, too. There's no way he's going to be able to get back out. I guess he's hoping for a safety car, start on the hard tire, and then... Which, you know, like you're saying, Chipsy, Turn 1 Monza, infamous. I mean, go on Reddit. The amount of Turn 1 threads in Monza are limitless, so... Yeah, he's kind of playing the odds pretty well.
Durus looks like he's having a tough time in turn 1 and 2. I don't know if it's a setup thing or if he's just trying to push too hard, but you know, obviously quali versus race pace is going to be different. So, you know, we'll see what these guys have. But Elegance, Rosefest, not that far off the leaders.
And our current pulsar, Selman Kurdish, just spun out a Scari on his outlap, so I think that's it for him. So that 126.38 is their best time for this session, unless somebody else beats it. Anybody on laps? This is Eric's on outlap, Rose is on outlet, but time is up.
I think Adam might be on a hot lap, but I'm not certain.
Also, I see Yard Meat looks like he might be on an actual lap here. He's come up to the former corner formerly known as Parabolica. Goes wide though. Oh no, exceeded track limits and he's dead. Yep, that's it. So that quality's over, guys. You know, any podium predictions? Excuse me, any podium predictions for our race tonight?
I personally think we're gonna see absolute chaos at the front of the field, and you're gonna see people on the podium that you normally don't see every week. I don't know how you feel, Cohen.
Yeah, that would be my guess too. Is there will be some carnage in turn 1. Is whether or not it will reach whether or not it reaches the leaders.
I think I have to call it right now on the podium. I'm going to say winner. I'm going to go with Fox. I think his consistency is extremely high. Eric P2. And I'm going to do a P3 of Rosefest. I think
okay.
Rose in F1 games, when he's fast, he's fast. Or Cody's F1, excuse me. Especially when I race against him in Tier 2. When he's fast, he's fast. So yeah, I'm going to go with, Fox, Eric, Rose is my podium. Chipsy, what you got?
I'm going to go with Curtis because he's going to stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Fox, and I'm gonna throw a curveball in here. I'm gonna go with Tact XO to round out the podium.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Cole, what you got?
I think I'll go with Curtis, and then Fox, and then even though he's starting further down the order, probably Rum. So
Okay.
He might have a good strategy hanging back at the start.
I like it. And I tell you what, if Rum gets on the podium from P20, I think we can all agree that he will be our driver of the day.
100%.
Is Dirk still on a lap?
I think he's just driving around now.
Yeah, sometimes what drivers do, and I've been known this as well, after qualifying's over, I go out and I try to practice a start, because the start in this game is, as we wait for a minute 20 countdown timer, the standing start in this is extremely pivotal and also actually somewhat difficult. For those who don't have clutch pedals on their pedal setup, it's a little bit, I would say it's even harder, because I personally use my clutch pedal on my TLCMs to modulate the throttle to get a better start off the line. And I know Eric, I think he runs a G29, so he's not running an insane setup, a steering wheel base. So, I think that's probably what he's doing out there.
That's a good point, and there's a lot of new people, or I should say new people, a lot of drivers here who have just recently received their new setups, CSL DDs, McLaren rims that have the clutch built in. So guys like Tact, Righteous, they have that clutch built in. So if we see them getting a good start, that could be the reason why.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, the CSL DD chatter has been pretty high lately. It's kind of exciting. It gets me a little jelly with my TMX. It's like, all right, everybody's got the DD now. I kind of feel the pressure. It's like I gotta make a jump. I'm waiting.
Keeping up with the Joneses, it's peer pressure. Yeah,
absolutely. All right, so now we're on to the final minute for the race, where everybody needs to get their setups dialed in and click drive. More importantly.
Now I'm sorry. Do I click drive here?
Are you in a car?
I was, yes.
I would. Are you at the back of the grid with me?
I think so.
Yep, looks like you are.
To the pits immediately.
Yeah, click drive, but then just back to pits, and we'll have our controllers locked for 30 seconds.
So back to the pits right now?
Let's see.
Or just wait till it starts.
I think you can wait. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the pits to see if I can do that. I cannot. All right, we have the lights coming up, guys. 6 lights up. That's it.
Eric has moved up into the lead.
Oh, it's already.
And we have Curtis around.
Let's see, we have one car off here. Oh dear. Okay, I think we're gonna have to start. Well, yeah, not only one car turned, but they're already turned back around. They're moving. I think we let this go, guys.
I think you're good. Yeah, yes, sir. Rosefest making up 2 positions there. So now we got Eric, Rosefest, Owens, another Owens, Elegance, and Fox back down to P7.
The Owens brothers are up into P2 and 3.
Oh, I see a couple cars off on the Lesmos. I am going to start the safety car, guys. Couple cars off on Lesmos. So I'm going to pull out and catch the leader, who is Eric right now.
Yep. I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
So if you are new watching the stream, we actually, Cricket Sushi here also is our safety car driver, because in ACF1 we are allowed to have multiple people do multiple things. So Cricket not only is a man in the booth today, but he also spends his time driving the safety car for the drivers. And the goal is to give the drivers here at ACF1 the best experience possible. So shout out to these guys, the admins, Sim Black Fox, Righteous, Van, members of the FIA team that take the time not only to race, but to drive the safety car around and make it more fun for us. So, if you are new, if you are watching, feel free to put a message in the chat. We can get you all signed up. You guys can come on over, get signed up for ACF1, and help you get all set up. So who do we have here? We have Eric in first, Owens Brothers in second and third, Rosefest fourth, Fox fifth, Van, Mr. Gomez, up to sixth place. I think he started at 10th or 11th.
I'm now up to 13th. He started near the back.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think it's a big brand move here. I think he's on his way up.
We just had 2 cars go into the pits. I believe they were the 2 that were involved in the accident around the Lesmo corners.
And I did see somebody did pick up a drive-through, unfortunately, with their entering in the pits. That's something that the folks here have to watch out for. Is the real penalty app, which helps us steward here, is very, very strict on pit entry. You have to be careful.
We have a couple cars off.
Yeah, of course. While we're going around on the safety car lap here, just want to go through and bring everybody up to speed. So the Owens brothers are up 6 spots and 7 spots respectively. Rosefest and Fox, they're not showing that they moved any position. They're sitting even there. Van is up 5 spots. Adam up 2 spots. EV 500, Mr. Thompson is up 7 spots. Unfortunately, Tact is down 3 spots. Legs up 8 spots. But the biggest winner here looks to be Rum and Soto. Rum is up 7 spots, and Soto is up 10 spots. And unfortunately, we don't want to call them losers, but, the biggest losers here, unfortunately, are Elegance down 15 and Curtis down 18 spots, obviously, because that's turn 1 incident.
We have 3 cars that went into the pits on that lap. I believe there's contact around the Scari.
I see that. Yeah, everybody's here.
We should be able to bring the safety car in on this lap.
Yep. I'm calling it here on Straight for Scari, so let's see. We are bringing the car in. And I apologize if everybody on the stream caught my below average driving. It is not intended. All right, here we go. It's coming through a Scari right now. I see Eric is already backing the field up. Eric, who's quite used to leading, being the de facto safety car when I pull into the pits, doing what he does best, which is positioning the grid before his launch out of Parabolica onto the main start-finish straight.
Absolutely. Owens is not weaving. He is ready to rock and roll. He's right behind Eric. Looking to time this jump. Eric will want to get going right at the end of this turn while everybody is in it. And there he goes. Eric is gone.
And I'm in the pits, so off they go.
Great job. Oh, Rosefest down the inside on Owens. Gets 2 brothers in 1 turn, but Owens is fighting back, and they make a little bit of contact. There's not really any damage.
I see some contact between Van and Tact on turn 2.
And good call there.
Open contact between Fox and Adam. Spencer Owens was off.
And just like that, Eric is 2.4 seconds ahead of the first Owens brother. And just heading on down here. Tack gets a little loose out of the Scari. That's going to open it up for Van to take this position.
Spencer goes for a move into Parabolica, backs out of it. Back goes for a move into T1. He makes it.
Very nice. Gets that position back here. Yeah, come on, just let me know who you're riding on board with, and
Yep.
we'll hang out. Who are we watching?
Right now I'm on board with Rum. He's right behind Legs.
Yeah. Rum. Oh, nice move by Rum, huh?
Yeah, great move
Yep.
in the Lesmos
He's able
here.
to capitalize off the mistake.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. He wants to get a good exit out of here because he's not going to have DRS. Actually, I don't think anybody had DRS yet, right? No.
Oh, and
See
we have
Righteous here
contact.
making a move. On Van. Oh. Yep, Miguel
It's
Soto
like
off.
Soto and one of the
again.
McLarens is off.
But they're getting that going, so I'm gonna hold on the safety car call on that because they're both already moving.
Yeah, looks like we're good there. Good call. Looks like one of the Owens brothers is 4/10 behind Adam.
Both Gobes and Righteous go off. They made contact down in Parabolica.
Okay, yeah, both are off there. Oh,
And their Righteous is
Yeah.
off again.
yeah, I think I'm at the call again,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yes.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, it's just they're both on the racing line, Parabolica. I just don't feel comfortable cars going through.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right, let me get out there and catch Eric. Yep, Eric's up front.
Eric's just rounding Lesmo 2 right now.
Awesome. Thanks for letting me know.
We had a number of cars there that were able to dive into the pits before the safety car.
See, Brian just disconnected. I wonder if he's had a connection problem.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh. Curtis almost hits into the back of the safety car.
Yeah, that would have been painful. And now I see a big gap between us and Eric, so I'm going to get out of here and wait on the end of turn 2. Go.
So Curtis, although he had a really, really fantastic qualifying, unfortunately that is not transferring over to the race. He is down 19 positions in P20.
Yeah, you know,
Rum?
it's... Okay.
He's up 12 positions from where he started. He's up in P8 now.
P8. Going, I mean, as we keep on going here, it gets. I don't know if you know if you know something I don't know, but if the fix is in, let me know. Yeah, Rum's up 12 positions here, so that's awesome on his part.
Yeah, Rome has played this race brilliantly in his favor right now, I think. You know, as long as he keeps it clean, top 5 is well within his grasp.
Yeah. We do have some pit stops. Kieran Fox down. He put on the white stripe tire. And it looks like Rosefest did the same thing.
Mason chose to go with the C3, which is the red stripe.
I'm sorry, who was that?
Mason Owens. He was in P2. He's now down in P4.
So it looked like Rosefest was able to get a pit stop, only dropped 1 position from his overall starting position. But Fox pit, and he's down. Now he's in P13, so that's a pretty big jump there. Obviously, the people in front of him, most of them have to pit, other than Rosefest. You said Mason, Owens, Elegance. So it should correct itself a little bit, but we'll see how the strategies play out. Looks like everybody will probably be stacked up after this lap.
Yeah, it looks like the grid is forming up nicely. I think, of course, being Monza, it helps, right? We have a lot of straights. It's really easy to get on the power and catch up. After I get around the second Lesmos, I do plan to call in the safety car and we'll get back to action.
So how do we think this is going to play out? We still need people. People still need to pit. I'm sure there'll be another safety car. The people that did pit put on the harder compound tires. Can they take those to the end?
Rosefest definitely will try to, since he's on the C2. My guess is the others that switch to the C3s will also try and continue to the end. It'll be interesting as the leaders, as they're on the oldest tires and the softest ones, how their pace will go, if they'll be able to keep up.
Yeah, good point. Or will they fall off? So very interesting here. I think the people that went into the pits, or as of right now, they made the right move, right? Especially the hard runners, or the C2s. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
I see Fox on the C2. I think he's really played it right here. All right, now I am in the pits, so Eric is the safety car.
And we're going. We're going already. Eric gets a great jump. He's already into turn 1 here. Tack gets a move done on Adam. And he's going to bring it to Eric here. And this is where I think Tact is going to shine. He has, unfortunately, he doesn't have clear air in front of him because I think Eric is going to pull away. And he's going to be very, very, very quick here. Tact, one of our faster drivers in Tier 1 from Cody's F1. And I think it is going to transfer over into this game as well.
Yeah, I think so too. And Fox already up 2 positions, by the way, on the C2 tires. Not even really warmed up yet, so...
Yeah, that's a good call. You're talking about Fox, but Rosefest also on those C2 tires in P5.
Oh, I didn't know that. Good mention there. And yeah, P5, C2s, and I think in about 2 laps, and they really get that core temperature of the tire gets up there. He could be one to watch out for a podium.
A little treat form behind Tact. Eric kind of just doing his own thing, hot lapping right now, obviously. But Tact's still out front.
Yeah, at the end of the day, 1 lap pace is critical. Oh, I see a spin here by
Rosefest.
Oh no.
He's back on though. He's good to go. It looks like staying out of trouble, and he's away. So that'll bring him back down to P12.
And I don't know if we're catching on the stream, but there's a pack of cars with Rum, Legs, all very close together going into the chicane.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Mason Owens is off. Rum's around.
Oh, dear.
That was quick. Looks like everybody has...
restarted.
Yep. Unfortunate there. That looked like it was going to be a good battle to watch.
Well, where some lose, others win. Fox up to P8 on the C2 now.
Yeah. But battling here, Rosefest, Fox, and Thompson, all close together. Fox going to want to do away, and Thompson's off. Thompson has spun.
Oh no, poor EV.
Can he get up and running again here right now?
Oh, spin by Quirk as well as Scary.
Got a couple people on the line here. Looks like we're away. We're back up and going.
Yes. I see Quirk trying to get back on the track, but he is by himself. Everybody is around him, so I am going to hold off on the safety car.
Spencer side by side with Soto down into T1. Looks like he's got the speed.
Here we go. Yeah, outbreaks him into turn 1. Very nice. Curtis has started his warpath back up to the front. It makes a move onto Soto. Very nice on the brakes. Leaving space, beautiful.
And also, too, guys, I see on the stream we are showing a battle, but Elegant's attacked. Elegant's clawed his way back up. He's past attack right now at the Scary for P3.
Yeah, very nice. Is that who we're on board with? We're on Elegance?
Yep, we're on board with Elegance right now as he goes through Ascari.
Very, very, very nice. Gets the move done on Tact. Tact has even fallen back behind him. Maybe time for tires. As Fox is off. And Fox is spun again.
Yeah, we got...
He's back. He's back on the track. And it looks like we're good. Tact, as you can tell, needed to get some tires. He's into the pits.
See, Caleb Short is also spun, also known as Flyboy.
Looks like Mason might go for a move. Nope. Stays behind.
Yeah, and that's smart, right? He should tuck in here. He shouldn't even make a move yet. Oh, well, he gets to run on only. And actually makes it look easy, so I stand corrected.
Yeah, I agree. While he did make it look easy, now, only here, Arai has the DRS.
Yeah.
So the DRS flap opens, and fortunately for Mason, he pulled a nice gap out, so I think he's going to hold it through Ascari.
Yeah, absolutely. He had to run, but...
Oh, and only goes off.
Those hard tires are having a tough time getting up the temperature, it seems. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of people are running them like they were on the softs or the red stripe tires, so they need to give those a few laps to get them up to temperature.
Yeah, something I was chatting with my teammate about. We were looking at some sub stuff, and I noticed, especially looking at the tires, at the front right here is just ice cold.
Curtis goes for a move down into turn 1. He gets it done. He's now up into P6.
Nice. Yeah, lovely move there.
Very, very nice.
Oh, we have a big turn 1 shunt here. 3 people off. I'm going to have to call it again, I think. Big shunt between Rum and Salazar Crab Mob.
Yeah, and here we go. So this is going to open up for your last and final pit stops, I'm sure. Eric should tuck into the pits here. He'd be very smart, too. Same thing with Adam. And the strategy working out in their favor for sure. They can go on to the yellow stripe tire and bring it all the way home.
For you guys, is the yellow stripe tire the C3 or is it the C2?
The C3.
Okay, because on the stream it's the C2 is yellow.
Oh. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a little bit different for each person. I'm not the AC expert.
Right, I believe there was a tire sidewall change. There's a download for that.
Oh, that could be. It could be. You probably have the right one, and I probably have the wrong one. So I've been saying the wrong thing this whole time. So I will not talk about tires.
No, that's That is quite all right. You know, while I do have ACTV, I do use the essentials as well to help with tires as well. I'm not sure if you have that up or not, but it does give you the correct C1, 2, 3 type. And I see Eric has caught up to me. If I go.
Well, looks like we do have a big brain here. So Soto is up 21 positions on new tires, if I'm saying this correctly, in P3.
You know, I had speaking of Miguel, I had an excellent race with him and his teammate Charles. I think they are Team Peugeot. Excellent race with those guys in Istanbul. You know, he is quite a good sim racer, and yeah, good work by him to really play the strategy right to get up there.
Soto did choose to go with the C2 tire. It'll be interesting to see how his start goes with the tires being cold, especially because the cars behind him are on the C3.
Yeah, Owens. Adam is also on the C2, yes.
Yes, Adam is on the C2, but then Elegance, Legs, and Elegance and Legs are also on the C2. Or no, C3, sorry.
Roger that. The quirk is just coming through turn 1.
Probably bring the safety car in this lap.
Yep, I think we are. I think by the time
oh yeah, he'll be full speed and everything will be okay.
yeah, another thing too, I guess a silver lining you could call it is Quirk will be able to carry a lot of speed to catch up the pack. His tires might be a smidge bit warmer, which will help him fight for position a little bit better when the race starts back up.
Yep. Safety car's in this lap. Eric is already back in the pack up, and now he is the pace car. And the C2 tire runners, they need to be getting a heat in those tires, or turn 1 is going to be really bad.
Yeah, something a good interesting difference, in my opinion, between this game and Cody's is in Cody's weaving helps a lot. In this game, at least in my opinion, the weaving isn't as beneficial. So while it looks cool, really thinking about turn 1 is more important.
Yeah, Rosefest on the back of Eric here, but he's too far back to make a move. Slow through there, very nice. So far, so good. Elegant on the back with Adam here. Stream is getting some very, very, very nice views here at turn 1. On board with Curtis here, who we know has the speed. He is P8 right now, and he is in a little bit of a pack. So I'm interested to see how he takes this, how he navigates through, if he can make a march back up to a podium position.
And he's had quite a bit of drama this race. You know, pole setter, fell way back, and now he's top 10, so he's well in the points.
Yeah, roller coaster of a race for him. Very nice to Ascari.
That's lovely. Big train of cars here. I can't wait to see DRS get activated. Should make it a lot more interesting.
Curtis almost got in the back of Legs there. Oh, and Legs is off.
Yep. Big spin by Legs.
On the line. Oof.
Goes wide Parabolica. Well, formerly known as Parabolica. Oh, no.
Oh, makes contact.
No.
That's a safety, yeah.
Yeah, that's crud. All right. I'll tell you what, I am definitely earning my rewards points with this safety car.
You definitely are. Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate. You know, when you spin and you make a mistake, you know, I know you want to get back on the line. You want to get back to racing and minimize the amount of positions that you lose, but sometimes you just need to be careful, especially around that turn.
Yeah, it's deceptive too, because it feels like, hey, the way that turn formerly known as Parabolica works is it feels like it's got a lot there for you. It's got a lot of grip, but if you just don't have the tire temperature and you go a little bit wide, especially on the green stuff outside the white line, it'll make you pay for it.
Yeah.
It's like Legs picked up a 5-second penalty for speeding.
And I should start calling it, and you'll have to forgive the folks I know who are probably screaming at us in the Twitch. It is Curva Alboreto, I believe is the new name of Parabolica.
I will stick to that turn or Parabolica. I have to practice that before I say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, Curva Alboreto.
Right, so just kind of go down the order here. We still have Eric in first, Rosefest in second, and Soto in third. Biggest winners so far are Soto up 21 positions, and Righteous, who DNF'd, down 16.
Also, too, it looks like Craftmaw has a DNF as well.
He does. Wonder why.
Yeah, I see Tact has just boxed his car as well in the pits. I wonder if he's going for maybe perhaps a soft tire.
I mean, that would be smart. I think he got a little loose and off. I don't know if he had damage. But yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're back in P18, might as well throw a tire on and see what you can do. I tell you what, since we're on board here and just hanging around in the safety car, say how much I appreciate that AMG Mercedes. It doesn't matter what game, that thing sounds awesome.
It does. It is a great sounding car if you're just in the Formula Hybrid listening to it. And by the way, a fun car to drive if you ever want to get on the ARC practice server. If you like drifting, this is the car for you.
Yeah, Miguel is up 21 positions on his tires till the end. And I mean, this is going to be a little sprint race here to the end, so it's going to get a little spicy, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah, Gypsy, a question for you. If I'm Rosefest or Miguel, we know Eric, that the pace of Eric is quite demanding and hard to keep up with. Do you take a risk? Do you break a little later into turn one, just kind of hoping that maybe you can force Eric into an error just to get that elusive win?
Yeah, and I mean, it never hurts to try, right? See it down the inside, break a little bit later. But Eric's restarts have been spot on today, and he's been getting great launches out of there. So I don't know if Rosefest.
We have a couple cars that crashed before the Lesmo corners.
Yeah, so it's like Tact and McNeil.
I guess we need. I think we got to do another lap. Then have 2 cars down. That's unfortunate. Okay, do one more lap just to let them sort themselves out. Looking here at the tire information on the AC tower, looks like at Adam on the C2. So I wonder if he's on old C2s though. I would assume so.
Yeah, I've noticed it's not very accurate with how many laps are on the tire. Sometimes it just shows how many laps they've done total. Sometimes it's actually accurate.
Gotcha. All right, do one more lap, and then we're gonna call this bad boy in.
Yeah, we should be good. Singh is the last car runner. He's coming out of the pits, but he'll be full speed through there, so he should be good to go.
Yeah, we only have 7 laps to go, so yeah, definitely calling it once we get around the second Lesmos.
I think this race between Owens, Adam, Elegance, and Curtis, and then it's going to be really tight. I think that's going to be the pack to watch. And that's going to be for the last... no, you got Rosefest and Soto there, so unless something happens to them. But these guys can keep it clean, and maybe they can snag a podium if something happens between one of the top 3 drivers. Eric backing it up. Very nice. Rosefest not weaving, having none of it. He knows when he's going. Rosefest is all over the back of Duras here. Has a good run on him. Really good run. He's going to send it down on the outside here. It's going to come down to the braking. And Duras is later on the brake, so he's gonna maintain that position. Actually, Rosefest makes a little bit of mistake, but he gets a good run out of there, and he'll be able to keep P2 as well. There is absolute carnage here. Not carnage, but everybody's racing for position. Van goes off track, comes back on the track. We have a car around. Who is that?
Short around. Van.
Yeah, they're back on the track, and it looks like they're going.
Yeah, there's a couple more cars that collided.
You have Adam all the way at the back, but he looks like he's okay. He's back up and running.
I just pulled the car in. I need to pull.
No, I think we're
No,
good.
everybody's going again.
Yeah, looks like we're all pointing right direction. Okay, good.
It's now up to 11.
Problem is, we had a lot of positions change there. Fox is back up to P6. Mason Owens up to P5. Soto to P4. Fighting.
I'll say Tack
Soto
disconnects.
goes up to P3. See if he can keep it. He does through turn 2. Sorry, down the inside.
Sorry for jumping in here, guys, but Tack, surprise disconnection from the server.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. So we do have the Owens brothers. I'm sure they are teammates, I hope, and I'm sure they are on comms, so I'm sure there's going to be some team orders here. Don't know if Mason is the faster driver. You guys can weigh in there. But Curtis is all over the back of Fox here. Going to make the move down the inside of Ascari.
And Mason easily gets by Spencer. I do think team wars were afoot.
Oh, yeah. And smart. If Mason is the faster driver, he has the potential here because he's only 4/10 off of the back of Soto.
Yep. In the past couple of races, Mason has seemed to have better pace than Spencer. Although Mason's been caught up in a couple incidents.
Yeah, Mason just set the fastest time. And it makes it look easier.
Down the outside.
Yeah.
Cycle, keep it.
And poor Rum, he was doing so well. He passed Rye coming up to Parabolica / Alberto and Curva Alberto, and unfortunately went wide. So lost that spot to not only Rye but Quirk as well. So Quirk in the points.
Oh, good for Quirk. Not too long ago, he was P20 coming out of the pit, so very nice recovery by him. Looking for a gap here. Looks like I got Curtis on Spencer Owens. Curtis is really climbing his way back to the top here. Still have 5 laps to go, 4.5 laps.
Gets a much better exit than Spencer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good point.
Wow.
He's got DRS too.
I tell you, man, he's already all over the back of Soto here as well. 2 DRS zones, 2 passes. It looks like it's going to happen here. Looks like Soto gets a better drive out of Parabolica, so he'll be able to hold on to this position. However, Curtis has been faster through the second sector here all night. So let's see if he can make up some ground and get Soto on the next DRS straight. He does need to make this move happen pretty quickly if he wants to have a chance at Mason Owens. Look how quick he is faster there.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you know, that's fair game there. I mean, Soto blocked the inside, but he's way faster through here. He'll be able to get this done.
Nice. I wonder if Miguel has ran out of potentially deployer energy to help defend his position.
Yeah. So Curtis up to P4. Owens all over the back of Rosefest here.
Started this lap, he was about 1.5 seconds back, and now he's right on his tail. It's a really good driving from Mason.
Yeah. Takes the water line there so he can get the power down. He's going to have a great drive here. Rosefest is going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lap timer. Rosefest 125.9, Mason Owens 123.999.
Nice job by Rosefest to go later on the brakes, but he misses the zone. It's actually, so does Owens. They're both off. That's going to open it up for Curtis, actually.
Looks like Rosefest lets Mason by.
Yeah, fair play. Rosefest is a fair driver, so he'll race you hard, but he's fair.
I see Fox coming up here on, looks like Spencer Owens, the other Owens team, as well as he's got some company here with Elegance, who's had quite a dramatic race of up and downs.
Yeah, let's hang out with them. They're the closest right now. 3/10 off of Fox, and Fox is 9/10 off of Owens, and Owens is 7/10 off of Soto. Everybody's open here.
So looking for a move.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he should have showed a move there, but he should have backed out and went back to the line, because now he compromised his exit. Soto gets a better run out of there. Even though Owens has that straight line speed, wow.
I wonder if he's running maybe a little bit less rear wing on his setup. Might give him a little bit of an edge, plus the overtake. Great braking by Fox, because he is right up against the bumper of Owens. He was kind of far away going on the start-finish straight there.
Yeah, I mean, he just ended up the inside here.
Ooh.
Oh,
in
little
the
late
grass.
move.
3 wide.
Oh.
Fox is off.
Spencer's off.
Spencer's spun.
We are too late for a safety car, though.
Yeah, unfortunate. I think that'll probably be a report, though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? I mean, Fox went to the outside, had the room, and then that quickly depleted. Curtis is up. Curtis and Rosefest are fighting here. Rosefest will just drop back and give way, but that opened it up for Owens, who was flying through a scurry there, and now he's all over the back of Rosefest.
I have a feeling Rosefest probably deployed a lot of energy holding back Curtis, and now Owens should have a pretty easy time to get around him here in the DRS zone.
Now on our final lap.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosefest has been better on the brakes here, does a nice job, and misses. So does Owens.
Yeah.
Elegance is, he's turned around in turn 1. Makes the move on the Soto and then gets loose.
The other Owens, big mistake in the turn 1 and 2 there. Letting Rum and Rye get by.
Yeah, look at that. I'm going to hang out with Only and Rum here, as this is going to be for the last position, it looks like. Only getting, only slowing through there. Rum, very nice drive, very nice. A lot of roller coaster drives today, right? Ups and downs for everybody.
Yeah, something.
If you're going for a move on Thompson, he gets by him easily.
Oh,
an unfortunate mistake there by. Oh, it looks like it was tapped potentially. Might see a report out of that. We'll have to check the channel later.
Yeah, while we were watching that, Eric came around and finished the race. P1, Curtis. Nice recovery drive in P2. Owens, P3. Rosefest, P4. Soto's going to cross the line for P5. Elegance, P6. Rum,
and
P7.
Rum,
Yeah.
P7. So, wow, I don't think anybody get that podium. I think I said Eric, Fox, and I think Rose. Forgive me if I don't remember.
Did say Rose, yes. Rosefest had a really nice drive today. Driver of the day, I don't know. I'm actually really tempted to give it to Curtis, who was back in pretty much last place and recovered all the way to P2.
Yeah, I think Curtis is fair game for driver of the day. And, I think Rum potentially. I mean, had an abysmal qualifying, was up, was down, was up, was down. Came back to P7 though. thanks to strategy and just consistent, clean driving. But I'm going to yield with you, Chipsy. I think Curtis.
Yep, and I agree with that. Curtis, even though he fell down early, was able to get his way back up.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice drive by these guys.
So let's see who else we have. So we have Solo P5, Elegance P6, Rum 7th, Rye 8th, Owens 9th, which I believe is Spencer Owens, of course, Sin Black Fox 10th, and of course the rest of the gear falls in.
Yeah. And do you guys do driver interviews?
I don't think we do.
Okay. So then that'll most likely end it for us here today.
Thank you to everybody who joined us. And next week we are off, but the following week we are in Suzuka. Round
awesome.
4.
Love Suzuka. Amazing track. Just one of the finest circuits in the world. So I'm looking forward to racing there. And, for anybody who's watching stream, interested in ACF1, come by the Discord and ARC. We have a really friendly community and we'll get you sorted.
Yeah, and it's not just ACF1. We do regular F1 via Cody's. We also have a very, very good Assetto Corsa Competizione League for GT3s. We do endurance races for GT3 and ACC. So come on down, join up, and get acclimated with the team.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.